Today we are going to talk about the acute management of problems that you encounter as a homeopath. Generally, what would you encounter? You would usually get acute colds or cough, or you get acute fevers, right? Or breathlessness, loose motions, right? Nausea, vomiting. So I can't talk to you about every possible thing that you have, every possible acute condition that we can treat with homeopathy. But I'm just going to talk to you about what should go on in your mind as you're seeing the patient, and what should you be doing so that you eliminate all the common symptoms and you work towards getting the right remedy for your patient. Before we start with the session, I would request all of you to please shut off your cell phones so that not even in silent, because it's going to be picked up by the camera and the microphone. So please keep it off. The most common problem that you as homeopaths will come across will be respiratory complaints. Homeopathy is supposed to be very good for allergies. In fact, that's my bread and butter in California, where we have lots of people who come with allergies in 2 seasons. It starts in end of Feb, goes all the way to almost end of May, and again now August onwards, they start coming to us with a lot of hay fever symptoms. Hay fever is something you just read in homeopathic books in India, but you actually see that happening in the West. So a lot of pollen. That's the time the plants start flowering. So you have lots of pollen, lots of ragweed. The trees are shedding, or the grasses are growing at that time. So even here you find allergies are very common, and especially the respiratory allergies. So I was thinking of talking about how to tackle respiratory allergies or acute respiratory complaints. And we take the example of a patient who has come to you with breathlessness. So the breathlessness can be caused by a lot of things. We take it as a simple bronchial asthma. So let's look at the acute management. You can use the same model everywhere, okay? It's just the thought process that you need to pick up and understand. And this is not copyrighted, nor is it something that you have to follow. Everyone has a different way of looking at the patient, and I like to simplify things so that at my age it's easier for me to prescribe. Most of you are half my age, so it should be easy for you to take up the acute challenges. I'll be showing you some cases, and I've purposely picked up all my very old cases when I had just graduated out of college, something like all of you, just to make you realize that it is not difficult to practice homeopathy. You just have to be very, very brave. You need to be aware of what knowledge you have, and use that to practice. So you're not going to really see really miraculous and very difficult cases, very simple cases, because I want to make you understand that it's not that difficult as it appears sometimes when you attend seminars and lectures. Very simple remedies can still be thought of in your practice, and these cases date back to somewhere around 87, 88, 2000, 89, 90, 2000. So when I had just started off with my practice, and I got some of those x-rays and things which I had saved to show to you today. So the aim today is, one, that it's possible for you to treat acute conditions easily. The second thing is that even at a junior level, you should have the confidence to do that. Third thing is also look at the time, how quickly the patients seem to be responding to the homeopathic medicine with the acute condition. So you have x-rays with dates that tells you within 3 days, 4 days, 5 days what happened. And that's something that's going to make you feel more confident that if a junior person could do it 20 years ago, 30 years ago, you can do it now with your advanced knowledge of everything, physiology, medicine, and homeopathic materia medica.